here are the top 10 manhwa with overpowered MC. Without further ado, let's dig in. At number 10, I Grow Stronger by Eating. Have you ever thought of becoming the most powerful creature in the world? That's the dream of our MC. Known as Pet Shop, he became a poacher in Africa because he has the ability to eat anything and use the abilities of whatever he digests to modify his body. He got betrayed by his poacher colleague and got arrested. However, for some reason, he got transported to a magical world with orcs, trolls, dragons, and many more type of magical creatures. Let's follow his story as he once again starts his journey to climb to the top of the food chain. If you love unpredictable storyline, then this manga is for you. At number 9, Boss in School. Seth Kang, the main character, is born strong that can fight anybody in any size and will always beat anybody's ass. He doesn't need any martial art, nor undergone any rigorous training. He's just born to be stronger than anybody else. Would he keep his promise to his mother to never fight again? Or he would heed to his father's word to never let his ass kicked again? The storyline gets you hooked up and makes you always excited, so what are you waiting for? Check it out. Number 8. The Constellation that Returned from Hell. When the Earth was first connected to the Abyss, humanity learned that myths were not just old fantasies, and the constellations are the closest being to what the humans thought of as gods. They bestow gifts to humans to increase their followers, to gain more authority. Yun Sung Choi, the first human to ever become a constellation, was once a normal hunter who wants to become stronger and was offered by a clumsy constellation to be brought to a place to train and become its follower. However, due to some events, Yun Sung Choi ended up getting stranded in the abyss, where he has to fight monsters and constellations. The only thinking he has is to survive and go back to Earth and save it, and in order to do so, he has to become stronger or just become a constellation himself. If you love manhwa with great storyline and awesome art, then this manga is for you. Number 7. Reverse Villain. Our MC Jungwoo is stuck in a reincarnation cycle along with his nemesis Shinryong, who had always been in constant battle with each other because ever since Jungwoo was young, he always dreamed to become strong enough to conquer Murim. However, things did not always go the way he planned it. Shinryong had always defeated him on the 5 reincarnation cycle that they had, despite being the strongest. On his 6th reincarnation, he is born into the modern world, and being born into the modern world, Jungwoo's goal has to change as there is no more Murim to be conquered. But as always, he prioritizes the goal of becoming the strongest to defeat Shinryong, while trying to adapt to this modern world where he has a family and goes to school like a normal person. If you like a twisted type of character, especially for MC, then this manhwa is for you. Number 6. Magic Emperor. The MC Zhao Yifan was an orphan who later became the Demon Magic Emperor of the Holy Land. He is so strong that the other 7 emperors all allied against him and still put up a fight. However, he got betrayed by his students. His soul then enters the life of a servant boy, Zhao Fan, only to find himself in a declining family. He then starts his journey to bring the declining family to the pinnacle of the continent. If you love twisted yet calculative type of MC, then this manhwa is absolutely for you. Number 5. MookHyang Dark Lady. The overpowered and exceptional martial artist and proud master of the demonic sect, MookHyang, ended up in a strange fantasy realm after falling victim to a curse cast by his enemies, the Blood Sect. In this world, MookHyang's incredible control over ki or mana became known and caused him to get cursed again and turn into a young lady. In this world of elves, mages, knights, and dragon, will the Murim master strive to get back home, or would he give up and decide to live his life in this world? The art and storyline of this manhwa is definitely a top tier, so you should give it a try too. Number 4. The max level hero has returned. Davi, a very weak prince of an insignificant country, had become comatose and his soul escaped to a temple where the soul of heroes gathered. He then trained for 1,000 years to the strongest heroes that ever lived and has now returned as a max level hero. The art and storyline are so good that you would love to read it again and again. This is definitely one of those manga that every manga readers should try. I promise you, you will definitely love it. Number 3. Return of the Disaster Class Hero. Ligon, the main character, got stabbed in the back by his comrades and was trapped within a tower for several hundred years, while his comrades fled to savor his glory. He didn't have to slay thousands or millions of monsters to survive. He managed to escape out of the tower after killing every last one of the monster, only to find out that 20 Earth years only had passed. Surprisingly, after he escaped, he had gained new godly strength and got rejuvenated his body back to his youth. No longer the disfigured old scary man look, but now a new young and handsome Ligon has set out to get his revenge to the 12 Zodiac that betrayed him and left him 20 years ago. If you love badass and ruthless type of main character, then you should start reading it right away. Number 2. Nano Machine. This is the story of Chun Yu-won, an illegitimate child of the demonic cult lord, who got an unexpected visit from his descendants from the future who inserted Nano Machine into his body. Being a prince born from a slave mother, the main character was forbidden to learn martial arts by the 6th highest clan of the cult, hoping that he would easily lose in the battle of succession for the children of the demonic cult lord. But with the Nano Machine now helping him, his chance to defeat his step-sibling and claim his right for throne had now become possible despite the disadvantages that he once had. This manhwa is definitely a top tier and must be read by you. I promise you, you will come to love this story. At number 1, Solo Leveling. Our MC got a brutal encounter in an overpowered dungeon where his party members got wiped out, but suddenly, a mysterious system chooses him, Sung Jinwoo, to become its sole player. Jinwoo then has been granted a rare opportunity to level up his abilities, possibly beyond any known limits. However, he has to follow every exercise and instruction of the system for him to get stronger, or he would face the consequences of the system as well. This manhwa is always at the top when it comes to popularity, and I've never found any manhwa lovers out there who haven't read this one yet. If you are new and have never tried this one, then you should start reading it now, or you would be missing one of the holy grail of manhwas in this generation. That's all for the video. Love you all.